I will never forget what I asked God that day as I began to drown. Save me so I can see my son again, and I will live my life for you. Now I spend my life with family and friends in the great outdoors, using my story to tell God's story. I'm Michael Harrell, and this is Surrender Outdoors. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Obsession Bows, Hillbilly Bubba's Barbecue, HHA Sports, Trees and Camo, and No Scent.
All right, well this week we're going to be hunting with my good friend Robert Dukes. He's not only a friend, he's a mentor and mentors me spiritually. For those of you that don't know, he has a YouTube channel called Wood, Water, and the Word. And you can catch him on that. Robert also travels around sharing the gospel and preaching and filling in for preachers that's on vacation or sabbatical or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, he's just a great guy and a great hunter. Well, I've got a good spot picked out for Robert. Got some bucks, some doe, and some hogs coming in. So we're gonna go hit the woods and do some blind hunting and might crawl up in a stand.
All right, everybody. It is muzzleloader season here in Oklahoma, and I'm with my brother, Robert Dukes.
Amen.
And this is the first time we've got to hunt together. We fished together. I schooled him. I had the biggest one on and lost it because he didn't steer the boat right. Anyways, now we're here to have fun. If I can keep him quiet. He's from Louisiana, if you can't tell. So,
but I don't want to be from Louisiana. I want to be from Missouri.
Okay,
that's
so
what I want to be.
So we're looking for a good quality buck then, not a brown that's down.
No, no. Listen. If we can get a good mature spike, I'm tickled. But it's got to be a mature spike. Do y'all have him in Oklahoma?
Yeah, a few.
All right.
A few. We run out of shooting light at about 7:10, 7:08. I gotta check it. So anyways, we're gonna get set up and ready. I gotta try to keep him quiet.
Well, wouldn't you know it, I've been getting nothing but deer pics, and every once in a while a hog. And the first evening I take Robert in there, a big old group of hogs comes in and ruins our hunt, runs all the bucks off. None of the shooters showed up, so I'm like, Robert, do you want to take one of these hogs? I barely got the question out. He's like, heck yeah, let's get one. Robert just smoked a pig. These things have been coming in at night, and then we come deer hunting, they come during the day, but of course, it's our luck. We're not trying to be negative, but that's what happened.
Well, me and Michael were out there this evening. We're trying to figure out how come the bucks wasn't coming in. Had a couple of does that showed up, and they kept looking in the woods. We were hoping that we were going to have a good buck come in, and sure enough, leave it up to me. Second time I've been in Oklahoma that we see a hog that we hadn't seen in years. So we had a whole herd of them come in. We decided to put the old Mission Sub 1 on them. And anyway, we took the biggest one out, did a little bit of conservation for the area, and took some hogs out. I think this one's full of pigs too. So we thinned him out a little bit, but he's got a whole lot more he's going to have to get out of the way. But it was a fun evening. We had a good time in the box stand. The weather's real mild. Maybe it'll cool down a little bit and get one of those big bucks to come in.
When my season ends, the next one begins. Literally hundreds of hours of scouting, feeding, and preparing for that one opportunity. Buck Seduction Pro Team, a scent to die for.
Hey guys, it's Cannon here at RV Station. If you haven't noticed, RVing has blown up with 71 million folks planning to RV this year. Many will be first-time owners, hitting the road and making memories with their families. Well, you can start your journey with less hassles when you shop at one of 9 RV Station locations. We have the best prices in the country on the country's best brands, and we're the only dealership in the country with 5-star service before, during, and especially after the sale. RVStation.com.
Bushwhackers Land Clearing provides cost-effective land clearing and brush grinding services in Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, and surrounding areas. Our environmentally conscious approach keeps soil disturbance to a minimum, and we can use selective land clearing to clear only the trees you want removed. Bushwhackerslandclearing.com. Commercial, farm and ranch, and right-of-way clearing. 580-920-5039.
This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Shamrock Bank, Tisch Lumber Company, Westside Family Dentistry, and Southern Sportsman Whitetail Foundation.
So Robert takes one of the hogs, and the place is pretty much, we know it's not going to be very good the next morning. This thing bled everywhere. So we take time to clean the hog and do all that kind of stuff the next morning. We're gonna not get in the blind this evening. We're gonna try a little bit something different because of the wind. The wind is absolutely perfect for us to get in the tree. So we're gonna jump up in the tree stand and see if we can't get a buck to come in for him. Hey everybody, it's October 26th. We're here in southeastern Oklahoma. I'm with my brother, Robert Dukes of Full Draw Ministries and Big Creek Taxidermy. He's also associated with a product y'all see us use, Heaven Scent. And it's muzzleloader season, that's why we got on the orange. But Robert's here with his crossbow, and we're hunting unicorns.
No, we saw unicorns this morning.
Yeah, we saw unicorns this morning. We saw deer this morning, just not the right one. So anyways, Robert's got some Heaven Scent out below us here, and we're hoping for a good evening. I mean, we've had fun anyways,
yeah.
But we're hoping for the right buck to come in. There's an 8-point and a 9-point. And whatever makes Robert happy, so we're gonna let him shoot unless it's over 150, and I'm gonna take his crossbow from him.
Well, look, like I said this morning, that 4-point was a very mature 4-point. It probably weighed 98 pounds. I was tempted though, but I went ahead and let him walk.
I had to hold him off. All right, we're gonna get quiet. We got the right wind, so hopefully it happens. Right. Lord willing, we'll see.
Amen.
Well, as always, the young bucks come in first, and there's one that actually come in, and I'm asking Robert, do you want that one? He's like, no. And a few minutes later, I see a buck chasing a doe on the fence line about 80 yards away. So I tell Robert, I said, I believe that's a shooter. I just saw a flash of antlers and knew that it was big. And I mean, not 10 seconds later, I hear Robert say, that one right there. And I look down, and here comes a buck that he wants to kill.
I was, yeah, using a 20-yard pin, and I was trying to shoot just a little bit low, but I think he's about 18 yards.
Yeah, 17 to 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good job, man.
You ready to blow?
You ready to go on this long track?
Let's go on the long track. He broke his brow tine right there. I didn't notice that. That is cool looking. He's not real wide, but he is just a neat looking deer. I think he's just cool looking.
Yeah,
man, listen. I appreciate you, Michael, letting me come over here and put on your place here. What a neat little deer.
Well, I'm super excited for Robert that he got a buck and I was able to film it for you guys to enjoy. It's always awesome to get over somebody else's shoulder and watch them take a buck and get to film it. So now we're gonna go jump in the blind with my dad, and I'm gonna try to film my old man kill his first buck ever with a bow.
What do you get when you custom match today's technology in one of the most intense hunting scents on the market? Scent balls, proven time and time again as a lethal hunting attractant for many game species. Scent balls technology allows scent to last for multiple hunts and seasons from a single usage instead of the one-and-done messy liquids and quick-shot aerosol attractants. Scent balls is long-lasting, efficient, and clean. Scent balls, the easy choice.
Oklahoma is one of the hottest markets in the nation right now. Bryan Appraisal and Realty specializes in finding the best property to fit your needs. With interest rates at an all-time low, now is the ideal time to buy or sell. Let Bryan Appraisal and Realty help you get the most for your investment and make your real estate dreams come true.
Mobile Home Warehouse is one of the largest and fastest growing dealers in the state of Oklahoma. We stock over 40 single wide and double wide lot models to choose from.
We have 5 different lenders and a credit repair company to make financing a breeze.
Our in-house service team will make sure you never feel alone in this process.
Our website makes it simple for you to find the home that you love.
Our delivery team will deliver your home quickly so you have more time for this.
Mobile Home Warehouse, the better way to buy a home.
This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Texoma Maintenance and Refrigeration, your American Standard dealer, Turf Roofing, Taco Casa, and BM Surveying.
So me and Dad are in the blind. We get in super early, and I mean, it is cold. It's like 19 to 20 degrees. Everything's super frosty. We had to wipe the windows off on the Crival Man blind just to see out of it. And as soon as daylight starts breaking, when it's real frosty on our food plot, for some reason the bucks just flock to it. And I can see 2 bucks, and my dad can't see where they're at, and I'm cracking the window of the blind because we're actually hunting it on a wrong wind, so we're keeping all the windows shut. And I'm relaying to my dad what's going on. Hey, there's 2 shooters. You know, they're in the woods, they're sparring. One of them's making a tree rub now. The other one's making a tree rub now. The tall one's making a scrape. The wide one's making a scrape. Here they come. It's starting to get daylight. The one and done feeder goes off, and they can't resist that thing when it goes off. You know, they know that there's fresh food on the ground. So the one and done feeder goes off, the buck comes perfectly right in front of it and squares around broadside. I'd forgot that Dad was left-handed, and he actually failed to mention that when we've been sitting in the blind for an hour and a half. Well, there's finally enough daylight, and Dad's able to lean forward in the blind and see the two bucks that I've been talking to him about this whole time. And he sees the wide 8 and knows immediately that that's a buck that he wants to take. He has to actually lean over on me after I get the blind windows open and get really, really close to me and lean on my shoulder to get the shot, but he's ready to let one fly. I'm here with my old man, Mike Harrell Sr., and he just smoked a good 8-point. Good shot, Dad. This be your first big buck, won't it?
Yeah.
We're sitting in a Cravelman blind on a food plot. Dang, here comes another one. And there are deer everywhere. Another one's coming out right now.
Yeah. All that work's paid off on the food plot, for sure.
Yeah. He had to wait a long time to get a shot. We watched these bucks in the dark for 30 minutes and he kept saying, I can't see nothing. He didn't have binoculars. There's another one. That's those other two.
Yeah, I see.
And I'm like, no duh, you don't have binoculars, it's dark. Yeah, that's the second one's the one with the wide G2.
Yeah.
They're coming back. All right, we're gonna get quiet. He got a complete pass through with his crossbow. So we're just gonna kind of watch deer and give it about 30 minutes.
Hello, Texas Homeland. Ken Lefevre's here with Tishomingo Chevrolet. I'd like to invite you to our dealership. If you're looking for a hometown family business you can trust, Tishomingo Chevrolet is exactly what you're looking for. We are a proud small town dealership and we do what it takes.
Now's the time to make your front lawn feel more like a welcome mat. The Z200 is built to cut like a pro, to cut quickly, to turn on a dime, to control with effortless precision. Kubota quality, affordable price. The Kubota Z200. Right now, get the Kubota Z200 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months.
You can visit us online at TexumUtility.com.
Trashman here with the Trashman Chronicles, and we are so happy to support Mike at Surrender Outdoors. But here's what we came to tell you. If you're in southeastern Oklahoma, North Texas, and you're not using Hoffman Sanitation for all your sanitation needs, you're missing the boat. Whether it's residential trash, commercial trash, roll-offs, portable toilets, septic pumps, we got it all. Check us out, HoffmanSanitation.com. Also, check us out on the TikTok at the Trashman Chronicles.
There's a new world out there. It's a world where you can tackle heavy lifting with the push of a button. A world where you can go easy on your lawn, even through tight turns. A world where you can taste speed without losing track of your pack. So spring into action. Discover new places. Because with machines like these, your world just gets bigger.
This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Blackburn Plumbing, Advantech Pest Services, Lynch Lawn and Landscape, and Racing J Signs and Designs.
So I'm scooched over here in the blind. The old man's leaning over here on my shoulder. I hear the safety click off, and it wasn't but just a second, and the arrow was gone. We're gonna walk back to the cabin and get the tripod and watch the footage. I'm pretty sure he smoked him. He's double lunged, I believe, but we didn't hear him crash. So we'll go check out the footage and be back. Well, the old man was pumped. I thought I was gonna have to get him some oxygen. He couldn't wait to get his hands on this buck. I'd never seen my dad that excited before. Halloween buck, Dad.
Yep.
Halloween's just a magic time for deer hunting. Don't care nothing about what they call a holiday. It's not a holiday to me, but I'm here with my dad, Mike Harrell, and he got him an awesome buck on his place. He's worked hard his whole life and finally was able to buy him some hunting land and a place to retire. And we have been working our tails off with food plots and feeding and protein and things like that, and it's just paid off. I'm proud of you, Dad. I'm glad I got to film it and
that's cool.
Show people. We didn't do no hunting when I was younger. We just done fishing, and I fell in love with hunting. Dad hunted some, but I think kind of my passion for hunting and having the shows caused Dad's to grow. I mean, I think
That's true, yeah.
And you know, and him just wanting to hunt and spend time with his kids too, and grandkids and stuff. So, anyways, it's a blessing to be able to get a buck like this on your own property, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
To do it at your own place, and you know, it's I don't know. I'm kind of speechless. I just want to thank the good Lord and all our partners that allow me to do this show, and they're part of why this happens. So, and we got to get Dad some more treason, and we'll have him fixed up. We'll make him a professional hunter before it's over with. But anyways, good job, man. First bow kill and biggest buck, huh?
Yeah.
And he's a good one. He's got a cool acorn tip, and you can tell he's a 4.5-year-old. This is an old ridge runner. This is a mountain buck. So these suckers, you know, they don't get big like these bottom hay meadow deer, but he's big enough, isn't he?
Oh yeah, beautiful deer.
Yeah, he's all beat up. Look at him, man. He's already been fighting, scrapping.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's whooped his butt, so that's one I'm gonna go after. All right, as I said earlier, it's always awesome when you get to film some other people. It was a really special moment to get to film my dad kill his first bow buck. Even though it was a crossbow, those are legal here in Oklahoma, and Robert taking his with a crossbow, it means the world to me. And I mean, both those are men that I love and respect, and it just, I don't know what to say. It was just really a blessing, and I look forward to doing it again next year, hopefully. But hey, join us next week. Me and Stacy's gonna be hog hunting and doe hunting with our Obsession bows, and we're fixing to start whacking and stacking. I literally walked 5 yards from this hog, but you can see how tall all the grass is. The only reason you can see it now is because of the buzzards. I knew I hit it good. Closed caption for Surrender Outdoors is provided by Tishomingo Chevrolet. We do what it takes.